Today we're talking about a man that was born 26th of November 1955. Yes, it's time for another author special, and today's author is Tracy Hickman. Tracy Hickman is from Salt Lake City, which, by the way, had the Winter Olympics a couple of years ago. Speaking of time with the Olympics being going on in Russia right now. Connections. I can make them. He graduated from Provo High School in 1972, and a year after that he took off as a missionary for the Church of Jesus. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which, according to Wiki, is a restoration of the church that Jesus himself created 2,000 years ago. Tracy was a missionary for 2 years, and about 4 months after he's been back to the US, he got married to his high school sweetheart Laura. Except for being an author, Tracy is also known for creating games for company TSR. But before doing that, he did some other jobs. He was a stock boy at the supermarket, and he worked with the projector at the movies, and he did some other odd jobs. It wasn't until the beginning of 1980 that he came in contact with TSR, and and that wasn't until he made a really bad deal that basically made him and his entire family broke. After this, he and his wife Laura presented this game module ID for TSR, and they hired him. And if you don't know this by now, the game that it's been part of creating is Dungeons and Dragons. And as I said the last time we spoke about this, I am still so excited to play that game. So yeah, this, together with the TCR company, Tracy Hickman started with the Dragonlance world, which is both books that he and Margaret Wise did and game modules for Dungeons and Dragons. 1987, Tracy quit his job at TSR, but this didn't mean that he stopped writing or anything, just stopped working with the company. By then, Tracy and Margaret Wise had written about 30 books and made I don't know how number of game modules, but there was quite a lot of those too, and that's only in like less than 7 years. It's a very productive man, this Tracy Hickman. 1999, Tracy Hickman got named the millennium's most influential person by the magazine Pyramid. Tracy also has been written quite a lot with his wife Laura, and in the later years they have been working on this seminars about creative writing. So I think that's what he mainly does right now. I got that impression, at least from the information I looked at. And now it's time for 10 fast facts. The characters Lorantalas, or Rana, from the Dragonlance world is based on Tracy's wife, Laura. Tracy Hickman has 4 children. He has written a screenplay for a sci-fi movie called Apogees of Fear, I think. The codename Project Overlord was used for the Dragonlance project. In the project Starshield, Tracy and Margaret used fan-made ideas, and they gave credit to the person that made the idea by crediting them in the book and giving them some of the income they made from the book. That is really awesome. The plan with the Starshield project was to finance a permanent colony on Mars by 2010. Tracy Hickman has written a Batman novel called Reign of Gotham. Tracy says that his favorite characters to write about was the goblins from the Bronze Chronicle series. Tracy Hickman is a fan of the way Stephen King writes. Not always the content, but the way he writes. The character Fizbet, or Paladin as his god name is, actually shows up under other names in other books written by Tracy Hickman. And you know that I'm a big fan of Fizbet, so we had to have this fact in here. So let's round up. We're close to the end right here. And do you know how many books Tracy Hickman has written? According to what I could find on Wiki, he's written 55 books between 1984 and 2012. That's quite a lot. He's written by himself, together with Margaret Wise and his wife Laura. And on that note, please press like if you like this, subscribe if you want easy access to see when I upload the next video, and have a great time until next time. Bye! But Yellow Skulls Online game is coming out in April, so we have something to look forward to.